Joining us now to discuss the perils of being a journalist and reporting in South Sudan is VOA's John Tanza, managing editor and host of the South Sudan in Focus radio program. Good to have you again, John, on Africa 54.
Thank you, Esther.
Let's start off with what the situation is right now for Ding Magot. What is she being charged with?
The authorities in Juba have not declared any charge. She's still behind bars. What the police investigators say was that she was arrested because she didn't have her national identification card on her. She did not have anything to show that she works for the Voice of America. So as we speak now, she's still at the Juba Central Prison. There are no official or formal charges pressed against her.
And John, just looking overall at the failure by authorities in South Sudan to recognize the critical work done by journalists, what has that been like for reporting for South Sudan in particular?
Well, working as a journalist in South Sudan is a tall order because you are dealing with officials who look at the media as #1 enemy of the state. I was recently there, and the environment is not very friendly. Everywhere you go, as soon as you mount your camera, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different security officials will come and ask you who you are, what are you doing here. Regardless whether you have a permit from media authority or not, they still don't want you to work. They look at the media, especially the foreign media, people working for foreign media, as spies. So other local journalists within the country have resorted to self-censorship. They will want to soft pedal around stories like if a group rebels and they attack a town, they will not want to report on that because they are afraid that their immediate house will be closed and some of them will be out of jobs. And the other brave few journalists who are on the ground, like those who are working for the Voice of America, have tried to do the story by balancing it. And when I mean balance, it requires that you go and meet the officials and get the government narratives. At times, they will not talk to you. They will tell you, we are in a meeting, I'm not available. And once you put the story out without their side of the story, then they come for you.
John, a very, very difficult situation for journalists there. Thank you so much. John Tanza is managing editor and host of the VOA South Sudan in Focus radio program.